Over $46,000 for this Tacoma SR5. This is basically a base model here. You're talking about $46,000, and I will keep holding Toyota accountable because there's no more V6 in the Tacoma. They switched it to a 4-cylinder turbo. Make it make sense. Do you think that's going to be reliable in the long term? I mean, how can it be as reliable as what they already had, which was already at the top? I mean, V6, V8, they had some dang reliable engines. $48,000, but this is another SR5, and these are the most affordable ones. And they're built in Mexico, which, hey, if you're buying a Toyota, you want it to be built in Japan. That's pretty obvious. Japan-built Toyotas are much better built than any other ones. But the other thing about it is they're not passing any of the savings on, so they save a whole lot of money when it comes to actual building them because they're paying a couple dollars an hour in wages. But then whenever they ship them to the dealer and put the price tag on them, $47,000 for this SR5, a base model again, basically, 45, 47. And if they pass some of the savings on, I would be okay. Hey, but they don't pass any of it on. Toyota knows exactly what they can do because of their past reputation. Let's look at this one real quick. I think this is, yeah, $60,000. Wow. Talk about an expensive Tacoma, 60 grand, but it is a fancy one, but still it's a 4-cylinder turbo midsize built in Mexico for 60 grand. Make it make sense, but someone's gonna buy it with probably 84-month payments. That's the thing, man. 84 months is the way they're able to sell these things. Let's see here. We actually have a Toyota Camry. Hopefully it's not 40, 50 grand because we've seen it before. Let's see here. Okay, 37,000, 37 SE. Luckily, it's not 47. And the Sequoia. This one's one of the saddest ones too because they had a super reliable 79,000, 80 grand. Wow. And they had a reliable V8. Not anymore, man. Not anymore. And that's why a lot of people, they would rather go to an older Tundra, older Sequoia than buy a new one. Plenty of people would rather go look at an older Tundra for sure, rather than paying $75,000, wow, for a Platinum. And then you have all these issues with this turbo 6-cylinder. It's been a complete disaster. Turbo 6 when they had a reliable V8. I mean, they were dang reliable. Look at this Toyota lot. I will say I've never seen this many RAV4s in one place. So they're starting to stack up. I mean, there's actually some inventory here, man. Every single spot is full, which is good because Toyota was known to have the lowest, and they still have the lowest inventory, you know, Toyota, Lexus. Whoa, $49,000. Wow, for a RAV4. You have to be kidding me. $50,000 Toyota RAV4s do exist. Here you go, man. This RAV4, how can they even get this expensive just because it's a plug-in hybrid? 49 grand. But you guys see those Gulf State add-ons, so they could be down here. Wow, you have to be kidding me. That's insane, man. $49,000 RAV4. Some people say they don't exist. Well, here you go. But then you go right next to it. Let's see how much. Hopefully it's not another $50,000. Let's see here. 42 grand. Wow. That's a lot of money too, but it's a limited, I guess. But I know you can get these in the 30s all day long, brand new. So to go from 30 to 50, that's quite the jump, man. That is quite the jump. It's just sad because Toyota was known for reliability, especially when it comes, I mean, all their vehicles, when they redesign them, especially the trucks, they're redesigning them with turbo engines, and they're having issue after issue. Now, the saddest thing to me is this 4Runner, because I'm a huge 4Runner fan. Yes, they're still built in Japan. I give them credit for that. But they switched it from one of the most reliable engines ever built. That V6 was super reliable. I mean, super reliable in the last generation. Can this 4-cylinder turbo be as reliable as one of the most reliable engines ever? Highly doubt it. You know, it's just common sense. Highly doubt it. And $62,000 for a TRD off-road premium. So to put it in perspective, to get for that same price, you could get a TRD Pro last generation. Matter of fact, they were cheaper. You can get one for 57, 58 grand all day long, and it was a TRD Pro. Now those are 70 grand, and the TRD off-road is 60. It's crazy, and you're not getting the same reliability. There's no question about it. Let's see, 61 grand for this one. Wow, man. And they're built in Japan. I give them the credit there, but when it comes to the 4-cylinder turbo, they got to keep getting called out, man. That is not the way you want to go for these vehicles. It's sad the way Toyota's going. And let me know what you think. Do you think Toyota is the same? Or to me, they're just living on that past reputation, especially with their trucks. They switched them all to turbos. They are not the same. Let me know what you guys think. Have a great day and stay blessed.